Africa is entering its most defining decade ever. A decade shaped by electricity shortages, rising inflation, shifting currencies, youth unemployment, global geopolitical tension, and the rapid adoption of technology. The world is changing, and so is the African business landscape. If you're an entrepreneur in Africa today, the next 5 years will determine whether you grow, struggle, or disappear. This is Africa's next chapter, and these are the 10 realities you must prepare for between 2025 and 2030. Africa loses billions of dollars each year because of weak power systems. Blackouts, inconsistent grids, high energy costs. These aren't just inconveniences. They determine which businesses can scale and which ones stay stuck. The winners will be the entrepreneurs who build power-resilient operations, leverage solar and decentralized energy, and design products that can survive low-energy environments. Electricity is not a background issue. It is now a core business strategy. From Kenya to Nigeria to Ghana, inflation is hitting the backbone of entrepreneurship, purchasing power. Currency depreciation means your costs rise faster than your income. 2025 to 2030 will reward founders who price in USD or stable currencies where possible, adopt leaner, simpler business models, build efficient supply chains, and hedge against currency risks. Your ability to manage money better than your competitors will become a strategic advantage. AI is no longer coming. It is already here. And in Africa, it is leapfrogging old systems at insane speed. The next chapter belongs to entrepreneurs who automate non-essential processes, integrate AI for decisions, marketing, finance, build tech-enabled customer experiences, and leverage digital payments and mobile-first solutions. If you are not building with AI, you are building against it. Africa's biggest gap is not innovation, it's distribution. Challenges like fragmented markets, informal logistics, and inconsistent infrastructure shape everything. The winners will be those who use agents and community networks, build last-mile distribution, leverage WhatsApp as a business tool, and partner with existing ecosystems instead of building alone. Your product is only as good as your ability to get it in the hands of real customers. Global powers are competing for African influence. The West, China, the Gulf, India, everyone wants Africa. This means new investment, new partnerships, new tensions, and new opportunities. Entrepreneurs who understand geopolitics will anticipate where capital will flow, leverage international partnerships, understand the regulatory landscape, and benefit from new trade conversations. The next decade is political, and founders must pay attention. Funding in Africa is shifting. VC is tightening. Investors want traction, resilience, and clear business models. The future belongs to founders who build revenue-first businesses, diversify funding sources, use debt responsibly, and become investor-ready long before fundraising. 2025 to 2030 will reward founders who treat cash flow as oxygen, not an afterthought. Africa has the youngest population in the world, but also the highest unemployment rate. This means two things. You will always have access to talent, but you must train it yourself. The companies that will scale are those that build learning cultures, invest in internal training, promote from within, and create flexible, modern work models. Talent is not found, it is built. Power failures, internet outages, policy shifts, forex restrictions, logistical unpredictability. You cannot build a business in Africa assuming stability. You must design for chaos. The strongest entrepreneurs will build multiple supplier sources, create redundancy in operations, keep emergency buffers, plan for regulatory surprises, and document processes. Chaos-resilient businesses thrive here. People want quality, but affordability is everything. This means you must design for small ticket pricing, flexible payments, pay-as-you-go, subscription models, and product bundles. The businesses that grow are those that serve the masses without lowering standards. In a continent battling inequality, unemployment, and instability, purpose matters. People don't support businesses. They support missions, values, stories, and leaders they believe in. Your brand story must answer, why this? Why now? Why you? Purpose builds trust. Trust builds customers. Customers build resilience. Purpose is your long-term currency. Africa's next chapter is not for the faint-hearted, but for those who prepare. This continent offers endless opportunity. If you can build here, you can build anywhere. If you can survive here, you can scale globally. This decade is yours to shape, but only if you understand the forces shaping it. Africa is moving, and the question is simple: will you move with it or be left behind?